Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. My life is on a whirlwind right now and I'm so loving it. And sometimes I'm hating it. I want to talk about worthiness today, and I want to just share with you an activity I did, which actually was part of kind of similar to something I put into the appreciation experience. But I really saw it newly today, and um, I want to see if I can put it into words for you because I see this so often with pretty much every human I've ever come across. And although I'm not going to share other people's experiences, I can share my experience of unworthiness and how subtle unworthiness shows up in our lives. That it's incredible. And if you can look at it from a place of no judgment, which is what we're all about here, you can start to really see these little pieces of unworthiness that may show up for you. So for me, it's showing up quite a bit every time I kind of take on a new project. Wow, even as I'm saying it, I'm like flooded with feelings and body rush. So excuse the tears if they pop up. So if you know a little bit about me, I love jumping into new things. I'm a manifesting generator. I have constant new stuff. It's like the squirrel thing is like so incredibly intense for me. And I've always beaten myself up for it because I was like, oh, maybe I have ADHD or there's something wrong with me. But as I dived into, this human design and other amazing tools like that, I see, okay, this is actually how I'm made up, and how do I operate in the world so that I can be more efficient. But so what shows up for me is like when I'm creating something new, there's the thrill of creating the newness of it, which I completely enjoy and just revel in, like just all the feelings of excitement, the intensity of possibility, the just the nuts and bolts of how it's going to work, and not knowing. Like the biggest thing is the not knowing. And unraveling some of that around like allowing whatever it is to happen. And so, but what I'm seeing is like, especially inside two businesses I have right now, a coaching business and also my partner and boyfriend, partner is my boyfriend. We're getting into a new investment vehicle right now that is just like totally lighting us up and so exciting. And so, but what comes with that in the background, because it's so darn subtle, is this unworthiness. Like, I get blown away by the possibility, how many people I can help, different things we can do in terms of expansion of this new business, this all of it, right? The world of possibility around it. And then I get mired in like, oh, well, maybe this isn't possible, or maybe like it just shows up so subtly. Like, for example, with the investment business, we're starting to meet people and network in order to learn this new industry. And I have this thing in the background that I can't trust anybody. And that's like where the unworthiness is. Like, rather than seeing this is happening for me, it's more like, oh, shoot, these people I don't trust and they're not legitimate and they're this and they're that. It's like this outside, I call it the outside in, where it's like there's something outside happening to me when really my whole experience of like maybe I'm not worthy enough, but it doesn't show up in the language. It shows up in the actions, and it shows up in like how the world appears. I don't know if this is translating exactly the way that it is, because it's almost like when I try to put it into words, it doesn't make as much sense. So hopefully you're getting the feeling of it. And then also in the coaching business, like around feeling like I don't have enough experience, like I need to continue to train myself or develop myself or continue to create products, because each product will be a little bit better. And I like that part of the business, but there's this subtleness around it that I'm not enough, that there isn't enough, that I have to put something else out in order to attract my right client, or I need to reduce the prices, or I need to do all these things, when in reality I am in existence. Like, here I am, the miracle of this being in this body. And, I won't even go down that path of the holographic universe, but just that this is what's going on. Like, there's this being, this player in the game of life called Ciara DeComey. And holy crap, what a miracle that is, right? Like, why do I need one more product in order to prove my worthiness, to prove that I have the experience? I have 5 decades of experience, and a lot of that is really, like, some of it is pretty amazing, the things that I've overcome, from medical to financial to relationships. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm so passionate about wanting to put this out to the world and to the community, because I know not only myself, but the people that I do coach, and friends that I have, family that I have, there's this underlying unworthiness. And for me, another big piece was, like, it's driven me to the point where, like, before I started to be more aware of it, it was like, how hard could I work? I'm going to get less sleep so I can work harder. I'm going to prove to this person that I'm good enough, and overwork myself and do all these crazy things in order to prove my worthiness before I even, like, it was in my conscious awareness that that was happening. And it's funny, because even now it's in my conscious awareness that it's happening, but I still see it. And part of what I unraveled this morning in the statements exercise, which I think is day 2 of the appreciation experience, which, if you haven't checked that out, it's where you kind of get yourself into a comfortable position, and well, watch day 2. It's probably easier to describe, because I go into a lot of detail. It might have been day 3, but I'm pretty sure it was day 2. So it's so incredibly subtle, and I saw it today with my coaching business, and so I wanted to share it here, just to kind of bring it to light, in case there's something that you have on your heart or your mind, or that things that you might be creating in your finances, in your business, in your relationships, that are really subtle, but speak to you potentially feeling or thinking that you are unworthy. So I want to invite you to consider that you exist as well, that you are a miracle as well, and to give up the fight, and to relax. Take a few deep breaths and just drop into your body, and just allow yourself to be here right now, because you are amazing and incredible, and I love you. And yeah, would love to hear from you in the comments. If you have any questions, just message me. You know how to find me, and I love you. Have a wonderful day.